Hi dear Aquarius, this is a love reading, a prediction for the month of October with me, Kuna Cups Tarot. I can recommend that you rewatch the previous love reading for September because that's the energy right now, and this will be the prediction for October. Due to illness, I had to spread these readings over 2 weeks, and this is the other half of the reading from last week. Now I'll start reading your cards, and I use the Golden Universal Tarot. So, first we look at the situation with the person most on your mind. And we have a Two of Swords here. So people are trying to be diplomatic. We don't want to end up in a conflict. We have a lot of emotions in this situation, but we would prefer if it wouldn't escalate into some kind of drama, is what I'm seeing. And here we have what's on your mind with the person most on your mind. And we have a 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. So you feel like they are not applying themselves enough. Either they don't want to commit to you, or they don't want to put in the work, or they don't want to, honor your loyalty between you two, or the friendship between you two. Or it might be that it's you that's rebelling against the tribe or against the situation in itself. But it's this kind of situation when we live together with other people and they kind of rub us the wrong way, or we get very emotional in certain situations because we get triggered. And here it's like a slight irritation, I would say. And this is what's on their mind with you. And we have a 9 of Wands. So they seem a little bit more defensive, or they believe that you are very defensive, and therefore they are going to be defensive, because 9 of Wands is often, you get hurt, you put up defenses, and you actually hurt the other person. So sometimes it can be imagination as well, that we think that the other person is out to get us. So we put up high boundaries, and we also might use our words, like rough words, to protect us. And the other person get hurt because we thought that we would get hurt. They get hurt with our behavior. So this is how fear sometimes can create the things we don't want, because this can escalate, of course, into a situation where both sides is like throwing stuff back and forth at each other. But at this point, it feels like you are trying to keep the higher ground, but you also are a little bit tired of the situation, or is wearing on you, because the other person is highly reactive or dramatic in some way. And in the same time, you have your own dramatic and triggered feelings. So it's a little bit of a mess, but it's not a big mess. So we'll see here with a bond between you two. And we have a beautiful Queen of Cups, so and it kind of comes from your side leaning towards this other side. So I'm thinking you have great empathy in this situation, and you can understand the other person. It's just wearing on your tolerance and your patience to have to, be set on seeing things another person's way, because they are more reactive, they are more fearful. They are more likely to crash the situation with, blowing off their fuses. So it seems like you're trying to be the mother in this situation, or the one that's taking care of the other person's feelings. So we'll see what your feeling is in this situation. It's the Fool. So we can see that there's two sides to you here. One that's trying to pet the other person the right way and get them to calm down. And another side to you that's totally prepared to just give up the situation, move to a new house, a new tribe, change boyfriend, girlfriend, exchange your job for one other, or, exchange your parents for better company. I don't know, but it's really this freedom to you where you're really ready to throw. I'm thinking this garment here is almost like it's a garment of bravery and being the bigger person. And here it's almost like you have thrown it off and just, walking into a bright sunny day all on your own. So we'll see where it goes, but you are choosing happiness. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry, it was not a ghost. It was my family knocking. I'm guessing this is, it's a sign. Maybe this is about your family in some way. But, okay, so what I saw that you were prepared to toss off this garment of bravery because it's wearing on you. See if I can get into the reading again. And here we have your the other person's feelings towards you, and we have the Two of Wands. So we can see that they are kind of also ready to take a step out in the unknown and leave whatever you have behind. It doesn't have to be like that serious. Sometimes we can have these feelings just because we had some kind of quarrel or some kind of harsh words being exchanged. And it seems like both people are prepared to kind of step out of this situation at this point and really feeling unjustly treated. Like both people feel unjustly treated. This is Two of Swords, Two of Wands. This is Libra energy. And I can see that you are being so heroic and that this person is very defensive. Like they put like a wall, a boundary here towards you, and they have a wall also to the outside world. So they're very prepared in getting hurt or to not get the things that they want. And you are a little bit more positive in your attitude. You probably have more, you're not as suspicious. So it's easier for you to both help the other person, but also, you know, fix your own life if it's going to be necessary. You go your own, in your own direction if it's going to be necessary. So I'm seeing there's a rift between you two. I don't think, it doesn't seem like you are the cause of that rift. You are just trying to tolerate the situation while the other person is very suspicious and really expect the worst in this situation, and therefore going into a mindset of being a little bit obnoxious probably. So I will see. I will take some brutally honest oracle cards. I'm lost without you. I'm sorry that I took you for granted. So I think the person is in a kind of mood where they can't really help themselves. They are in that irritable mood where you go and hide in your room, or you go out in the forest and, you know, you cross your arms over your heart chakra and you close yourself down. So they really need you to be the bigger person in this situation and to you know, get them to trust you again, even if you didn't do anything to earn this trust. A lot of other people did, and unfortunately, if you want this relationship to work out, you are going to have to heal what other people kind of broke. So they also, in this situation, they might act as if they take you for granted, like, see if I care, and I never cared for this relationship anyway. Things like this might come up, but I don't think that they really mean it, because you are kind of their final hope, like the person that they really do trust. But something has happened that made you come on like these kind of terms with each other, and it's still savable. From my point of view, it's still savable, but from your point of view, it might be that they don't even try, so I give it up too. So see your behavior, like what's brutally honest card for you. I have a traumatized inner child. I still don't know if I ever loved you. Oh, that's harsh. Okay, so we can see that you are traumatized too, and in some way you might have been falling in love or being drawn into a person, a friend, or a coworker that's might have the same kind of qualities that people had that once hurt you. Maybe they were hurt too, and therefore they hurt you and traumatized you as a child. But it seems like you have been able to love yourself enough to, on some certain degree, overcome it. And I'm seeing this child here being very free and happy and strong and resilient. And so I think you are still better off, but I have a traumatized, I still don't know if I ever loved you. no, you think that you might be like, what is it with this person I love? Is it their grumpiness, or the way that they always think the worst, or how they're always like feel like they're slipping through my fingers? What is it that I'm truly in love with this person? So you don't even know why you make the effort. So that's how it feels. You don't know why you even bother, because you are traumatized too, and they act like they are the only one with a wound, or that they are the one that can't put their heart together to love someone else. Well, you got through this. You have like similar or worse things that have happened to you, and you still were able to like battle it through and come out on the other side as a very complete human, I would say. So we'll see. This is your behaviors and attitudes, and we have a 5 of Cups. So here we can see you become very disappointed with this person when you're trying to soothe them or trying to make them happy and see if their behaviors and attitude are the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So you get very disappointed because you probably try to ease their mind and make you to connect again. But they kind of say no, but they don't say no because they mean no. They say no because they want you to chase them. So here they're almost following you like a ghost, and hello, wasn't you supposed to persuade me that, you know, you were trustworthy so I could relax and feel comfortable in the relationship again? Weren't you supposed to come with some smart solution or some wise words to fix this relationship again? You might be tired of fixing it. Though, but we'll see. I will take some cards for their intentions with this relationship. I'm feeling it's this one, the Dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. So something you have said have given them hope, and they feel as if this could be fixed, but they need more from you of the same caliber. I'm sorry, okay, so it shouldn't be this way. It should be like two-way street, but this something you have said maybe in the end of a quarrel or with trying to get them to come back, was making them hopeful again. But I see you give up hope in the same minute as they get hope. Probably you did something heroic, something nice, something compassionate, and they got hope from this, but then they need more to really be persuaded. And this is your intentions with this camera. Reminiscing, keep safe, perception, learn from the past, make memories. I'm feeling you're holding on to maybe old memories about this situation, but in the same time, you're also holding on to this person. So they are still very valuable for you. So it would be hard for you to exchange them for someone else, or, you know, go into total new situation without them. So see what the divine would want to advise, like with this relationship. Does it have any value at this point, or should you just toss it aside? Flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. That's probably what you're doing here with the Fool, maybe wanting something new or engaging in something new. But it really didn't answer my question. So I'll see this engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay, we'll take the outcome card here. And it's the King of Wands. Okay, so it seems like this person at some point will be able to step up and, you know, even if you don't come and give them even more of what they needed, they will still feel the push to reach out to you here. So it might be on them to do that, even if they felt like, or here they feel like still as if they want you to come with more of what you gave them. But with the outcome, it says that there's a big chance that they will actually, you know, with the Dragonfly, mature enough to be able to be the one that gives you back of that heroic action. So here they come and act, maybe not in the same heroic way. I'm seeing more this flirt energy, so maybe not trying to dodge the responsibility a little bit, but still coming, you know, still making that that gesture. But you, on the other hand, is kind of, it's like they have the same value for you here as anyone else that you would date or spend time with. I don't think that's totally true with the camera and the Five of Cups, but that's how you want it to be. You want, like, they have an equal shot as anyone else to have a relationship with you. It's all come down to how they behave. But from a divine point of view, they believe in this situation that it can turn into a deeper level of engagement. Okay, so I'll take an advice card for you here. We have peace. So try to be in this peaceful state of mind. Don't fall into despair and, you know, dwell on like sad or happy memories, like a nostalgia pity party. try to stay within their peace and try to be as happy as possible to keep this situation balanced. And this is for this other person. Time for a nap and chaos. So for right now, I think that they are going to withdraw into themselves here, what we saw. And eventually they are going to feel some push and pull from trying to mend this conflict between you two. But it might be a little bit into the future. So just take a deep breath and try to relax and don't make this like your head priority in your life right now to be anxious about this. Try to find other things everything is about keeping your balance, keeping you happy, keeping you content. Do things that helps you to keep this balance and this contentment. Do things that's pleasing to you and that makes you happy. And also things that challenge you a little bit when it comes to peacefulness, which might be mindfulness exercises, meditation, fasting, days in silence, things like this. Not using any social media for a week or something similar to that. So, as an extended member to this channel, you will get this reading ahead of time and with no ads. And I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week, and personal questions readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check out the many perks through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. If you are not a member to the channel, you can watch the reading Their True Thoughts and Feelings to get more information about this situation, or the what do they want to happen between you two to learn more. At my first channel page, you will find a playlist for your astrological sign, where you can watch all the latest readings for your specific sign in one single playlist. You might need to click a little arrow to come to all those playlists, but it's just that little arrow click and then you will find Aquarius. On the end screen, you will see the link to that playlist, so go and check it out. Thank you so much for watching this far, and take really good care until next time. Bye for now.